Day, and we're here to have another new World Ventures Week. This is a time when we set a pace for ourselves. This is a time when we decide what are we going to do, what are we going to achieve this week. Last week we had a bumper training, and I believe that all of us went into action, because once you have a training, the first thing you do is TikTok 24, TikTok 7, and make sure you utilize everything that you've been taught in that training. Guys, right now, today, we're gonna have another super training. We've taught you so many things: how to earn money, how to know the system, how to do what you have to do with the right mindset. But today, we're going to have a formidable person, someone that's going to show you how to act fast to earn big. This lady is someone I admire so much. I met her in the first millionaire school that I attended, and I admire her so much. She's very strong-willed, she's determined, she has that strength to be able to carry forth whatever she decides. She doesn't tell herself circumstances define me. She defines herself the way she wants herself to be. You know what? She's actually World Ventures in her location. She brought World Ventures there and kept it there. You can imagine that kind of strength. Today, you're going to see someone, and you're going to hear from someone that has done what is imaginable. She was just a rep, but she became the company. What is imaginable anybody could do. She's going to show you what it takes to rank up fast, going to show you what it takes to act fast to earn big. She is actually a bomb. One of the giants we also have in our team. Please, can you all welcome my lady, Iyke Mavonde, all the way from Botswana. Thank you. MD Iyke, are you there? Marketing Director Iyke, are you there?
I'm here, Nkonye. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, and I can see the happy birthday at the background. Is it your birthday?
No, it was for my daughter yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday to your daughter. That's lovely. So there's celebration in the air. Pass it on. Pass on that celebration. Pass on that fire. Let's roll. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, MD Nkonye. I'm super excited, very humbled. I never thought today I'll be here. I'm so humbled, by your attitude. You really dragged me to be here. I tried to give any type of excuse, but you never bought into any excuse. So I'm super excited, and thank you very much, MD. Okay, let me do like that. Yes, and thank you so much. Yes, I wanted to make it like that. So thank you very much for this time, and good morning to everyone on this call. I'm super excited to be part of you this morning, and also to be part of this amazing concept. Actually, my names are Iyke Mavonde, all the way from Maun, Botswana, like MD Nkonye has already introduced me. So I'm a teacher by profession. I'm actually doing World Ventures part-time. And, I'm a mother of 3. I'm also a wife to 1 man. And, I started World Ventures back then in 2016. And you know what? I'm a second born. We are 3 in our family, and as a second born, I'm also, a breadwinner. I usually want to, to share my story, my personal life. So I became an orphan at 3 years of age. And at that time, back then, life was very hard. Life was very difficult. As an orphan, it wasn't easy to make it in life. I had gone through all the hardships of life. I was also exposed to any kind of abuse that you can actually think of, whether it was mental abuse, whatever, whether it was physical abuse. And all these things, when I look back, I just want to say thank you, God, because to me, it was just a bridge to take me to the next level of my life. When I look back, this was a classroom. I don't take it as a setback, but rather as a classroom. Because I want to tell you one thing in life, whether right now you are not experiencing any kind of obstacles or any kind of hindrances or any kind of problems, you will always come to a point of storms. You will always go through the storms, no matter what you do or no matter where you are going in life. So you just need to be tight. You just need to be that person who is very strong to be able, to rise above all the storms of life that you are going to meet. So prior to seeing War Ventures, that was 2016 March, I tried to be part of One Network Marketing because at that time, life wasn't good at all. So I was actually looking for something that can actually supplement, the salary that I was getting. Obviously a salary is never enough. So I was looking for something that I wanted to do to actually complement or supplement the little that I had in my house. So I got to meet a friend who introduced me to this network marketing, and things didn't go well as I had expected. So I was I lost an equivalent amount of $3,000 towards this network marketing. So as if that was not enough, my friend one day comes and say, hey, there's something that I want you to come and see. And it's a network marketing, company, or is a network marketing thing. So I'm like, oh, friend, you are the only person who knows what I'm going through. Because when I started that network marketing, that didn't work for me. I had actually borrowed this money from the bank. That was a loan because I didn't have money at all. I wanted to do something to actually make more money. So I've been scammed. I've lost everything. I'm paying this loan. And somebody now is inviting me to something that is similar to something that has actually caused pain in my life. So I'm like, no, I'm not ready at this particular time. I'm really hurting. So because this is a friend, friends are always friends, and I love friends because those are the best people to actually push us to the right way or push us the right direction. So this lady kept on pestering me. So then I get to agree, yes, to go and see whatever that she wanted me to see. So I told myself that, you know what, I'm going there, but I'm gonna lock everything. I'm going to shut everything. I'm going to shut up everything. Whether I will listen, yes, but I'm not going to take any decision. I told my husband when I left home, I said, I'm going there because this is a friend, obviously. I really want her to get off my shoulders, to get off my neck. So I'm going there just to impress her. So, but I'm not interested in whatsoever that is going to show me there. So I went there, and when the video started, my God, 2 minutes into the presentation, I'm like, wow, this is what I've been looking for all my life. And I'm like, wow, already I'm making a decision to say, no, this is the thing that I would want to do. But remember when I came, I didn't want to hear anything about it. I was not even ready to go and make a decision. But here I am now. The video has started 2 minutes. I'm sure this is the thing that I wanted. So I got started now with War Ventures. I didn't have the money to sign up immediately, but you know what? I had to go make a plan, go borrow some money, and 2 weeks down the line, I started with War Ventures. That's how my journey started, and that was on the 23rd of July, 2016. So then boom, everything started. And when I was signing up, IMD Tammy was actually in the room. And this is the guy who actually held me with my hand the whole, or walked me through the whole process. And I'm ever grateful for leaders like that. And that is what the leader that I'm actually aspiring to be, so that I can also help other people to build their businesses, to also experience the things that other leaders are also experiencing, the good that we are actually benefiting from this. So that's when I started. Now, after starting, because of the excitement, I was told, get excited, pay attention, and never quit. I was so excited. But I want to tell you, excitement doesn't last for long. 3 days down the line, you are like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Is this thing really real, or am I part of another scam? So after 3 days, I could feel like, oh, my excitement level now is going down. But you know what? Because I was started very well by my IMD, that couldn't bother me that much. Yes, it came into mind, but it never bothered me. So I started, we went very, very fast. You know, I hit the ground running. I joined on a Saturday, Sunday. I had a travel party at my house. Then the following week, 2 people from the travel party, you know, they signed up. So I started building with them just like that. And 1 year after I became a senior rep, I was so excited, so jubilant. I'm like, wow, this thing is really working. This is what I've been really wanting. So I became a senior rep. That was around September 2017. You know, I started to attend some trainings, and boom, we built our team. And then just 4 months after hitting senior rep, my team collapsed. Everybody quit. And I'm here, I'm asking myself, now what is it that went wrong? What is it that I didn't do right? You know, sometimes it's not about what is it that you didn't do right. So some things needs to happen so that you also learn a few things from that. So senior rep, the team went down. Wow, that was 2017. I pulled through, I started building. And at that particular time, yes, my upline was there. She was still a qualified rep. I managed to actually surpass her. And then the upline to my upline was also a senior rep. So my team collapsed. I started all over again. And this guy at this particular time, I think he was now transferred. He was no longer in Maung. I was by myself. And at this time, I told myself that if this thing has to work, I have to make sure that, or I have to make it work, because I'm alone. My upline is now a qualified rep and he's not that much active. I don't know whether it's because of the kind of job that she is doing because she's a nurse. So I'm like, okay, Iyke, you joined into this thing because this is what you wanted to do. And also because of the light that I saw in World Ventures, because, you know, of the hope that I got out of World Ventures when my world had collapsed, when actually my dreams had been shattered because I was, you know, I had lost money. So then I started building again. So my leader came all the way from South Africa to come and help me. And then 2018, we had another storm. Actually, the whole company, we had some of our top leaders in Africa who were leaving the company. And imagine if the top leaders are leaving the company, and that was for the whole continent. So that really, brought that shaking in our business. So we went for the view, for a view from the edge. That was one of our amazing trainings, you know, in World Ventures. And that was my first training ever since I joined in 2016. Every time I had to give an excuse because I didn't have the money to actually book a view, but I had done others like boot camp. I had gone through Momentum, and I had never been at a view from the edge. So that was my second view, and that was my first view to actually attend. So I went to a view. And at that time, that was when we were actually facing this turbulence, when our leaders had actually left the company. So what I saw from a view from the edge, ladies and gentlemen, this is what actually changed my mindset. That is actually what flipped, or that really, struck me. It struck me differently. I started to see World Ventures actually in a different level, with a different eye. I realized that this is the thing, that if I had to do any other thing, this would be the only thing that I would do. This is my life. This is for me. So when I came back, I told my IMD, I said, IMD, and at this particular time now, even the upline to my upline now has also quit World Ventures. They have quit World Ventures. Now they started to talk to us, showing us the bad in World Ventures. And I'm like, no, this is actually this negative things. This is the last thing that I want to hear about World Ventures. So after attending a view from the edge, my God, I I'm telling you, that's really, you know what, I was on fire. I was really, really, really on fire. I can realize, I can now, you know what, I can now visualize my life in 2-3 years to come. I can see now the light at the end of the tunnel, because I thought I'm down and I'm done. So then I met my IMD, we talked about it. I said, you know what, I want to start all over. I want to do this thing. And he said, Iyke, because you came here, I'm going to support you. I'm going to come to Maung, and I'm not going to come alone. I'll come with other leaders. And I'm like, wow, I'm excited. And at the same time, I'm doubting myself. I'm asking myself, will I be able to pull the crowd that these leaders would really need? And at this particular time, he wasn't talking about any other leader, but he was talking about our coach, Henry Moyo. He was also talking about the quadruple IMD session governor. This was the first time these guys landed in Maung, and that was October 2018. That's when now things started to turn around for good for me. That's when I started now seeing exactly what World Ventures was all about. So these people, they had a belief in me. At that particular time, I was actually I had actually built, and I was four sales away from becoming a senior rep again. So that night, the first night, I became a senior rep, and you know what? The numbers were now even doubling. So we're doubling now when, you know, the increase was too much. So they came, Henry Moyo came, IMD Tammy came, Sachin Govender came to our market. I was super excited. You know, we did everything that we needed. Actually, Henry Moyo and IMD Tammy, they came a day before Sachin Govender to come and help us, you know, with the invitation and everything that we needed to do, because there was now this great person who was coming, you know, the great leader, you know, the big guy who was coming, who was Sachin Govender. You know what, we managed, you know, to bring the numbers, because this is all about, it's a game of numbers. We managed to bring the numbers, and they brought in the fire. So my story started to change. That was October. By November, I hit the rank of director. January 2019, I hit the rank of marketing director. So guys, that was my journey about World Ventures. And at all these times, I want to tell you, I was now the leader in our market. Everything was now on me. But I want to tell you, it didn't end there with me becoming a marketing director. A lot of things happened again afterwards. You know, the team now started going down. I had now to also start building, and also building the people that are in the team. And all this, I want to tell you, it's hard work. We all need to do everything that we need to do. It's not going to be a smooth sail, but I want to tell you, it's worth it. It's not going to be a smooth sail, but it's worth it. Only if you know exactly where you want to go. If you have your own vision written down, if you have your own goals, you know, written down, there is no storm that will be able to stop you from going where you are supposed to be going. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to stop here with my story and allow our MD Nkonye to take us to the next level of our training, and I will meet you immediately after that. So, Marketing Director Nkonye, can you hear me? Okay. MD Nkonye, are you there? Okay, maybe I can continue. She'll come in later.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you, Marketing Director.
Yes. Thank you so much, Marketing Director Iyke, for this amazing story of yours. There's something she said that is so amazing. She said, how long can you be excited as a new member? Imagine if you didn't do TikTok 24 and enroll your first 4 and end in the first 24 hours. How long can you retain that excitement? How long can you be able to make yourself stay. Only training sustains the excitement. She got the excitement sustained after she went to the view. Guys, this is really powerful story. Now I'm going to call on our super MD Vivian, who is in charge of the recognitions. Let's see all those who are taking action and know what the team are doing. Thank you, MD Vivian. Are you there? Okay, I'll make you a host shortly. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my MD Nkoye. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic, fantastic. Great, great nuggets. MD Iyke has dropped for us. What a powerful, powerful leader. Very, very resilient indeed. Building afresh over and over again in a market where the responsibility of her team basically lies on her shoulder. I am very, very touched at this. The fact that she was even building part-time, a professional in her own right. MD Iyke, I doff my hat for you. Thank you very much for those great nuggets. And asking us the fundamental question, how long will each of us remain excited? So guys, I want to just delve in quickly into our team recognition for the week. We will be recognizing all new rank ups and all team members that have cycled. So quickly, I will start with the new rank ups. For week 34, we have Atunrashe Rafiat Longwe attained the rank of a 3-star rep. Congratulations to you. We have Nwokedi Eniola attained the rank of a 3-star rep. Congratulations to you. And we have Adeni Aloba attained the rank of 1-star rep. Massive, massive congratulations to you guys. And we have the winner of our $1,000 Funlola Challenge. Massive congratulations to Ruth Parkins Elewa for earning not just $1,000 this time around, $1,050 in a week, thereby beating the current record by Funlola of earning $1,000 in a week. This is huge, guys. Thank you very much, Ruth Parkins. Massive congratulations for making this bold move and bold effort, right, of earning $1,050 in just 1 week. If Ruth can do it, we can all do it, guys. The next recognition will go to those members that have earned 1 to 2 cycles. They've earned between $50 to $100 this week. And we have Director Ecostella Maris. We have Aturashe Longwe. We have Osigwe Vivian. We have Ugu Ruth. We have Okore Pauline. We have Ibekwe Fidelia. We have Obi Uchena. We have Nwokedi Eniola. We have Nkoya Duru. We have Hoko Lebogan, we have Kelembe Luwazi. Massive congratulations to these team members for getting on the cycle board and earning this week of 34. Massive congratulations to you. We move over to team members that have earned 3 to 10 cycles. These team members have earned between $300 to $500. Amazing, amazing, remarkable efforts. We have our one and only RMD Ziggy Oway topping this list. And we have our formidable MD Ujunwa Undubisi, aka Uju Dollar Fire. We have our amiable director, Okofu Obiageli, the fire underdog. Welcome back to the Triple Cycle Board. Obiageli Okofu. Well done, guys, for earning 3 to 10 cycles. These guys have earned between $300 to $500 this week alone. Let us get on the cycle board, guys. And for members that have earned 10 to 20 cycles, that is $650 to $1,150. Yes. We have our one and only coach, boss man, RMD Henry Moyo. Congratulations, boss. Congratulations for always setting the pace. Massive congratulations to you. On this note, I say a very warm thank you for having me. And then I want to urge each and every one of us to ensure that we get working, we get on the cycle board, we earn and earn and earn and earn. Thank you very much. MD Nkoye, over to you, my leader.
Thank you so much, MD Vivian. That was wonderful. Congratulations to all those who did so well. You've worked so well. We also got another update this morning. We had someone who joined the 3 to 10 cycles. Foruwa Funlola. Congratulations also to you with the others who had done so well. Very proud of you all. Taking action. Keep taking action. That's what is required. Don't let that fire die. Keep taking action. Continue with the excitement. So guys, I'm going back to take us to MD Iyke. Today, we're trying to make sure that the training is not as long as it used to be, because we have the Millionaire School immediately after this training by 10 a.m. South African time and 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Sorry, 10 a.m. Nigerian time and 11 a.m. South African time. So we want to make sure that we wrap up as fast as possible, give you the amps you require to be able to run the week, and afterwards, join the Millionaire School for those who have already been working through the week. So I'm calling back on our MD Iyke to complete the training and give us what it takes. You know, she told us her story, but now she's gonna give us what it takes to ensure we win big this week. So MD Iyke, are you there? Welcome back.
Thank you so much, MD Nkoye. Can you hear me?
Very loud and clear, sis. Please go ahead.
And can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's take it from there, because like our MD has already said, we don't have that much time because we don't want to be late for our next training. So ladies and gentlemen, this is me with World Ventures. If you have seen me before, I was that girl, that rural girl who had never put on makeup the rest of her life. You know, a lot of things I have never done. But when I met World Ventures, this was my turning point. Like I said, you can never rub shoulders with great people and you still remain the same. So when I joined, you know, fun was my #1 goal. I wanted to have fun as much as I can, because this is one thing that I had wanted to do, but I never had a chance of doing, because knowing that travel is very expensive and also some other commitments. But now when I joined World Ventures, now this thing was possible for me. So I've taken a few packages with World Ventures, some with my family, some alone with friends. I managed to have to go to Cape Town for the first time in my life through World Ventures. I've gone as far as Vic Falls. I've gone as far as Swakopmund. I've been in Joburg. And I want to tell you, I had never been in South Africa or any other area, not even Namibia, except Zimbabwe, before I joined World Ventures. So you can see how really World Ventures transform our lives, and what a gift we really have in our hands. You know, my most favorite book, which is the Bible, says that, you know, a man's gift will always, you know, bring them before great men. So I'm so much thankful for World Ventures, thankful to God, our creator, that I've managed to cross my path with World Ventures. Look at the beautiful girl that is in front of you today. But if you had met Iyke before, you wouldn't even recognize that this is the Iyke that is speaking to you. I was somebody who's very shy. I'm an introvert, but you know what? Through World Ventures, through the trainings, through the courage I got from my MDs, from my coach, you know, I really had to leave my comfort zone and believe in myself that, you know, I can also do it. And that is one thing that I want us, you know, I want this to register with you, that, you know what, you are a great person. You are great the way you are. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable in who you are. Whether you are an orange, whether you are green, whether you are red, I want you to be comfortable in who you are, because this is who you are, and that who you are will take you to your next level. I've been in Las Vegas. This was my favorite, you know, trip. That was my highlight of all the trips that I took in 2019. So I went there with my friends for the first member in our family to be as far as America. So guys, I'm super excited, and that is how actually World Ventures has really transformed me. So now, as a new member, or as a member of World Ventures, one thing that would really take you to the next level, or that will even help you, you know what, to make it very fast in this business, is your why. Why are you doing World Ventures? That is something that you should ask yourself. And they are saying, if your why doesn't make people laugh at you, it means now you are not dreaming big. So dream big, have a big dream. So my why is to have financial freedom, obviously for my family, to also have time freedom, obviously for my family. Right now, I'm working as a teacher, and I want to tell you, last night, I wanted to call it, you know, to cancel this and say, Nkonye, I'm really swamped with work. I'm overwhelmed because I'm a teacher of a practical subject, and right now we are in the middle of an examination. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm tired. But I realized that if I can build something that hasn't given me what I'm looking for all these years, why not build something that I can see a future in? I said, you know what, I'm not going to buy into any excuse, you know, because we are saying there is no excuse that is valid. So understand that. So my other why is to help others realize their dreams. So it's very important. We say you actually benefit much when you give to other people. So where I am right now, at the point where I am in life, I know I've gone again to the bottom of my log. But you know what? I'm not even shaken that my team is collapsed again. But what really is in me is to help other leaders, to help other team members that I have now to rise up and to go to the highest rank. So now, start with the end in mind. If you want to do this thing big and you want to do it fast, what is it that you want out of this? Like we said, get excited, pay attention, and never quit. But the most important thing is to start with the end in mind. And also, you know, I loved what our visionary, our CEO said, that nothing is as important as passion, no matter what you want to do with your life. Be passionate about World Ventures. Like I said, you know, I'm doing World Ventures part-time, but with an attitude of a full-time job, because I can see hope. I see that with World Ventures, I can actually build a legacy, not only for my children, but also for other people who will be part of this in the years to come or months to come. So guys, fast is fun, but slow sucks. I believe most of us who've been here for a long period of time and we have not ranked up, you can actually relate to this statement. It's very important for us, you know what, to build this thing fast. But you know what, as I was learning in my journey with World Ventures, I learned a lot of things. I learned that, you know what, it has to start with me. This change has to start with me. Building very fast has to start with me, because if I don't have the right attitude, if I don't have the right mindset, I won't be able to make it. So I've made a habit of having declarations. You know, I have to say positive things in my life. I have to speak to my life. So I've got these are some of them, this is just a few of them. Every morning when I wake up, I tell myself I'm responsible for my life. There is no one who is responsible for your life. You better be the person who makes everything happen. You better be that person who really, you know, happens to life, not life happening to them. So I'm here to make history. That's what I told myself. I told you I'm the breadwinner. I told you I became an orphan at 3 years of age. I told you that I went through a lot. And you know what? I had people saying this in my life, that I will never amount to anything. And I'm here to make history. I'm here. I know that I'm enough. It doesn't mean that if you grow without parents, you are not enough. Or if people leave you alone, desert you, and you become now the leader when you used to have leaders, it doesn't mean that you are not enough. I'm confident, I'm courageous, you know, because of the family that I'm joined with World Ventures. Change is inevitable, guys. Change is necessary. So one of my best verses in the Bible says, from Genesis 8:22 says, while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease. What does this say to all of us, ladies and gentlemen? As long as you are not sowing, you will never harvest. As long as you are not putting any action, you will never get the results. The first thing to do is to put in the work, have an attitude to be prolific, have an attitude to produce, to be productive, to bring the results. And you can only do that by, you have to take responsibility to work for yourself. So guys, one of the things that really helped me to build fast, it's my vision. What's your vision? What is it that you want out of this? This was my vision board when I started with the Millionaire School. So most of us, we have our visions, we have our dreams, but they are stuck here in our minds. But I want to tell you, that which you don't see every day doesn't stuck with you. So when I went through the Millionaire School, I learned how to make a vision board. But as I'm speaking, I have a new vision board. This was when I started, because to me, it was all about, you know what, okay, I want to drive that Jeep. I want to have that beautiful house. I also want to be, you know, very, very close to my creator, to serve, you know what, to be doing very well in the ministry I'm called to by my God. I also want to have the best family ever, beautiful kids, a happy husband, and people who would travel. So I put that photo on purpose because they said, Mama, we want to go to Argentina. So this has to remind me that I still have another dream trip to Argentina. So I also want to be a member of 1 million USD club. Imagine. I also want to travel great, you know, destinations. I want to be in Mexico. I want to be in this place. So I also want to develop and become somebody who can share things in life with other people, who can be a motivator, somebody who can be a coach, somebody who can be a leader to somebody, and also to be in a good shape. So guys, if you want to build fast, take total responsibility. I always tell people, I always tell my team that you are the only variable in your business. You can ask my IMD what I'm doing right now. I'm still doing my one-on-ones. Right now, with the lockdown restrictions, our government here in Botswana, you are only allowed to have a meeting of 2 people. So that's what I'm doing. Every day, I have one person that I'm showing World Ventures, because I realize that the responsibility for the growth of my team relies with me. not with the next person. Improve your lives in any way possible. This could be through reading your books, through, podcasts, through live or virtual trainings like what we are doing right now. The moment you come to a training, that will really shift your focus. That would really, change the way you've been looking at things. Because the moment now you start hearing other people's stories, what other people have gone through, that would really, strengthen and makes you understand that you are not the only one who's going through that path. So you also have to improve the people that you are spending time with. What is it that you speak when you are together? I learned through World Ventures. Yes, I'm a Christian, but we always make some mistake there and then. And I never took it very seriously. But when I came to World Ventures, they have a culture that, you never talk about other people except business. So when I came into World Ventures, this is what I had. I took it with both of my hands. I said, wow, this is great indeed. So every time when I'm with a person, I would rather talk about them with me or about myself with them. So because that also improved them. I tell them about the fears that I used to have, the doubts that I used to have, what is it that, I found out, and what is it that right now I'm doing. So I'm always in constant, checking with my people. So don't hang out much with people who procrastinate or a lot and people who really complains a lot. And that one, you cannot run away from it. That those people that will be coming into your team just to complain. And some of them every time say, let's have a meeting, let's do this, they always procrastinate. Don't waste a lot of time in them, because that will really delay you from growing faster or from building faster, because time and again, they will draw you back into their complaints, into their procrastination, and hang around with people who are growing, who are positive influence, who will help you, who are willing to help you go where you want to go in life. When I started, I want to tell you, I even apologized to my IMD time, because he was more like he was in my kitchen. I would be talking to him every day, whatever that I see, whatever that I don't understand, I'll just pick up my phone and call him. Whether it's 11 midnight or 12 midnight, I'll just pick up my phone and call him. So because I could see that this guy has got something that I really want to have. So what do? You watch what they do. You listen to what they say and you emulate them. They say you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Guys, I have bought a few books in my library, and these are some of the books. These books, I have read them and I'm reading them for the second time. I'm left with 2 books to read them for the second time. And I'm also reading the e-books, because you know what? I realized that, for my podcast to be big, it has to start with my head first. I should have the right information. I should have the right attitude. And where can I get that from? Okay, I can get the information and everything from my leaders, but I have the obligation, I have the responsibility to also develop myself in any way possible. And I've invested in books, and these are not the only books that I do have. Like I said, I also have some soft copies, and I have read a lot of books. You name them. My first year in network marketing, going pro in network marketing, a lot of books, The Richest Man in Babylon, a lot of books that I have read, and I'm continuing to reading this book. So guys, you only need duplication for you to actually build this thing faster, because if you are one, obviously your hands are limited. So you need extra hands to actually help you to do more work at the same time, because if you have to do everything by yourself, it won't take you that further, or it won't be so fast like you wish it to be. So what is it that you do if you get a new member? The first thing is to sell them. Obviously, selling them is to sign them up. Sorry, is to get them in the system. And then after getting them in the system, what is it that you have to do? Get them sold out. I was sold out. The first international training that I attended with World Ventures was Momentum 2017. I can still remember there was this guy, we had Millie Long, the lady from Singapore, and we had, oh my God, Keith. We had also Keith. And I never forget these people. I have never forgotten the statement that they said. And Keith was a bus driver. And when I looked at the bus driver, you know what? I'm like, this guy is living the life that, you know what, I can't even dream of. But he started as a bus driver. So by doing that, as you are attending trainings, you are helping, as you make them attend trainings, promote training events, make a three-way call with your IMD, with your upline, so that this person, when whatever story that they have heard from you, because there might be a friend, they might not take you seriously, they might not even see that in you, but the moment you make a three-way phone call, now, you know what, when they hear the story from a different person, that also builds that belief in the product. So you are getting them sold. Also share the vision behind the company. What is World Ventures all about? Where is World Ventures actually taking us? Guys, when I think of World Ventures, I can actually wake up, sit on my bed the whole night. You know, you'll find a smile on me while I'm alone. You ask yourself, why is this lady smiling? Because of the vision, because of Wayne Nugent's vision to say, you know what, I don't only want you to benefit from this. I also want your kids and your kids never to see their bosses. When I think of that, my kids never seeing their bosses, my kids never showing up to their bosses, this really makes me happy. So share the vision. By doing that, you are selling them. If somebody is sold, these are the tigers that we have, like our R&Ds. These are the people who are sold out. The IMDs, you know, these are the people that are sold out. The MDs, get themselves. Then immediately, like I said, duplication, guys, is key. You cannot accumulate or you cannot accomplish much by yourself. Get themselves. I don't wait for my new sign up to learn. Because you know they will always give you an excuse that, you know, I want to learn more. I want to understand more. You know what I told you? I hit the ground running. Sorry. I told you I hit the ground running. The moment I signed up on a Saturday. My auntie came to my house, you know, to help me to start up with the travel party. And on Sunday, when he went back on Sunday, I was presenting to some people. Monday, I managed to sign up somebody for me. You know what? Because I understood that if I have to wait until I learn, that could take a long period of time. How many things I don't even know about World Ventures? There is a lot of information that I don't even know about World Ventures. A lot of things that I can't do in World Ventures. So I realized that, you know what, better, because it's easier to learn while you are taking action than when you are seated. You know, give them an assignment. Tell them to invite somebody and do the presentation for them. Next time, tell them, or just tell them, next time it's you who is gonna do the presentation. See what I'm doing. Copy everything that I'm doing. I'm super excited because I copied every word that Tammy said, every joke after every slide that he shared. That is what I was doing. I literally copied what he was doing. I emulated everything that he was doing. I even casted the vision, his vision, because I didn't have a vision when I started. But, you know, I borrowed his vision and I started to cast the vision. So you don't have anyone in your team until they start taking action. Action is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call BAM-FAM. Book a meeting from a meeting. It's very, very important. Never leave your prospect or never leave your new sign up without booking a meeting for the next meeting. So at this point, we're going to play a video that takes 3 minutes that's gonna teach us how to really do the BAM-FAM. So thank you.
Welcome
very
to
much,
Quick Coach, the
my-
training library for World Ventures reps on the go. Bam fam, bam fam, bam fam. Get a tattoo so you never forget. Just kidding, but it's almost that important. It's how many successful leaders launch a new World Ventures business. It means book a meeting from a meeting. The purpose of a meeting is to show someone our World Ventures products, opportunity, or both. As soon as we get someone signed up, the first thing we should be doing is getting our calendar out. A physical calendar is best, and booking another meeting from that meeting. See, most people that join World Ventures as a representative build their business part-time or even spare time, which is the beauty of our system. This isn't their new job, though. They have a family and other responsibilities. Therefore, we need to block out some time for their new business. Otherwise, life will just get in the way. People are most excited when they first join, and we want to harness that enthusiasm. We want to get your new reps some quick wins so they can start earning income and boost their confidence, create their success story. We have other trainings like Quick Coach, Making Your List, but for a brand new person, we want to give them just enough information to get them moving forward. So the conversation goes like this. Let's go to your hot market, meaning the most comfortable to talk to. Typically, these are your closest friends and family, people who already know you, like you, and trust you. If you got 4 flat tires in the middle of nowhere and you only had 1% battery life left on your cell phone, who are the 5 to 10 people that you'd call for help? And the number itself doesn't matter. We don't care if it's 5 or 20. Let's just get to their hot market and let's get to them fast. Then you'd say, so let's schedule some times right now during the next 7 days to launch your business. The important thing is to get a meeting on the books. Again, when we say meeting, that doesn't mean a boring corporate meeting. We just mean an exposure, an appointed time to show their friend or group of friends a presentation. They can be one-on-ones, two-on-ones, a travel party, whatever it is. Just get some time on the books as fast as you can to start showing their friends. You want to help them launch their business with multiple appointments within the next week. Go expose some of their easier ones for some quick wins. And don't wait. If they're ambitious, you can show people right now, literally right after they join. And the moment one of their friends gets signed up, what do? Bam fam all over again. And when one of their friends gets signed up, that's right, bam fam. If they're excited to share, we bam fam. It's fun when you book a meeting from a meeting. You'll always be working with new enthusiasm. This is how we keep our schedules full. It's how we multiply and grow teams fast. Whether you're brand new or if you've been in a while, let's pretend this video was a meeting. Let's bam fam. Pull out your calendar and schedule some times over the next week. Use the inviting techniques we teach in our Fast Start trainings and our Quick Coach videos. And from now on, the moment someone joins, bam fam. Now get back in the game. Thanks for watching Quick Coach, your go-to solution when you need help fast. To access our complete library of in-depth audio and video trainings, be sure to get the World Ventures Advantage. But for the absolute best training World Ventures has to offer, make sure you reserve your seat at the next live training event. And next time you need a quick tip before you call your mentor, check out Quick Coach.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. So before I actually, take a week building with my new prospect. So to have them book a meeting from a meeting, then whoever gets or joins that team, I also just have them like that. After a week, I leave them now to do it, because remember, like we are saying, they have to learn by taking action. They don't have to wait for a month. Remember I said, excitement only lasts for a few days. How long will you be excited? So excitement is okay, but it also needs action for it to be sustained. So you cannot only sustain business by excitement. Action is very, very vital at this level. Oh, why is my thing not moving? Oh, I didn't share. You can't see my. Can you see my screen, Konye? Okay, so it's not everyone who sign up on the spot. So what you need to do is to book a meeting from a meeting. You may do it either through a higher tier or a lower tier. What do I mean by that? You can actually, throw them into a big short meeting that's a higher tire exposure, or you can throw them in a low tire exposure like a house travel party, or one-on-one or two-on-ones. So that is what you need to do. So now, BAMFAN is also good to actually book a meeting for a prospect, somebody who did not join. Like I said, some people, they need to see presentation maybe more than 2 times. I have people who join after maybe seeing the concept 3, 4, or 5 times. So now, if it's that kind of a person, follow-up is also important for you to build. But you don't have to waste a lot of time in following up instead of now getting a new member. So what do I do? Because more people, they need more than one exposure, like I said, so that they can get off the fence. In most cases, we always leave people hanging on the fence. So for you to get them off the fence, you just have to give them a deadline. So I would ask them, I'll book a meeting and ask them, what are you doing tomorrow? I want you to come and maybe meet my leader or come and see something. Why am I doing that? I'm trying, to get them sold. Remember, I'm trying to get them sold, or I'm trying to sell them. Okay, this time I'm trying to sell them. So I have to show them what we call social proof, to provide social proof, because some people, they don't just believe things on their first sight. So they need to have a lot of information. So when I've shown them now, I'm going to give them a deadline to say, okay, when are you ready to give me the answer? Are you okay with giving me the answer in 24 hours or in 48 hours? Obviously, they will choose the longer time. That is 48 hours. So it means I will tell them, okay, on this date, I'm going to call you at 7. So you can give me thumbs up or thumbs down. It's not a problem. You know why you have to do that? Because sometimes we really spend a lot of time in following people. You now neglect looking for new people. Now you are running behind one person the whole month. And at the end of the day, they disappoint you, they don't join. So an object in motion tends to stay in motion. And the object that rests tends to be at rest. So make sure that your new person is in motion. You give them assignment, you put them, you give them action, you put them into an action mode. They have to be doing something, because if you leave them to rest, they will rest for the rest of their time. They will never see the value of them taking action. Guys, we have what we call the focus board. The phase 1 of focus board for the first 30 days. Make it a point that you share with 6 people in 24 hours. Make a total of 30 exposures in 30 days. Attend trainings within your 60 days. If you do that, I want to tell you, you're going to see your team growing faster, because what you will get from the trainings would add value to what you already have, and that will bring will grow your team actually faster. Get connected to social media groups. We have our WhatsApp groups. Get connected to that. Listen to audios like the one that I have just played. You can actually go on quick videos in World Ventures. You find whatever video on whatever thing that you want to learn about. So listen to these audios, and you can actually get some in Team Expansion Worldwide app. So the success cycle, how does it go? The first thing that you do is to make a list. After now you have signed them up, now ask them to make a list. Help them. I remember that day Tammy helped me to make a list. She said, write everyone that you know, your friends. You can even give them a memory jogger that will help them to remember people very fast. And then after that, obviously, is to invite now. And now this one, you really need to do it with them, because this is the most important part of our business. We only make money by inviting. We only make money by inviting, because it might not be you who is going to present, but you need to invite. Then you are going to share with them, you enroll and educate, like what we are doing right now. We are educating ourselves. One thing that will help you to actually build your team faster is to track your exposures. Track even the event attendees or the event attendances. So if you are a senior rep, obviously, it's recommended that you should take at least members to a training, director 25, MD 50, R&D 100, and you see, and the list goes on, and you see how fast your team will grow. So I wanted to share this one, but especially for the new members, how to invite. You can invite through a text whereby you can actually send a message to say, are you free for coffee or lunch this week? Got some idea I want to bounce off you. Or you can say, wow, long time. How about coffee, lunch next week to catch up? Or you send a message, call me when you are free. I have something big I'm working on. Let them sense urgency from what you are saying. Let them sense curiosity, because that is the idea, to create curiosity and a sense of urgency. You can actually do it over a phone call. And we are saying that should not last over a minute, at least a minute. Be in a hurry. Hi. I got something exciting to share with you. I'm working on and need your input. Imagine if I say that to you, obviously you get excited to say, wow, so Iyke has got something that he really wants my input into. So you are also doing this so that very fast, in a hurry, so that you actually avoid explanations. Face to face, be in a hurry, you meet on the street or in the mall, you said, wow, long time we have seen each other, I've got something exciting to share with you, I'm working on and need your input. How about tomorrow 5 p.m, are you free? You just have to clear that schedule, or you can do it online. Yay, when will you be in front of a computer for 30 minutes? Right now we are in lockdown and it's all about online, ladies and gentlemen. We just have to make sure that we get acquainted to this. This is our friend now, online presentations. We are no longer able to go freely to our friends, into their houses or wherever we can actually meet them. So start with your warm market. Obviously, you start with your warm market, and these are the people that it's easy for you to talk to them. And then you can gradually go to the cold market when you feel your warm market now has been drained, but still you can actually build through the new members. You build through their warm market, so you can actually use their warm market to be your warm market. So do you keep, if it's a cold market, maybe you met somebody online, you can actually ask them, do you keep your income options open? That is the question that I ask people on Facebook. Do you keep your income options open? I can see, you have a profession. I can see you love fine things, but do you keep your income options open? Obviously, people, they want to sound, positive and big. They'll say yes. Then now you start striking or creating that conversation. And then we also have what we call our chicken list. Oh my God, this really troubled me. I would write their name, cancel it, write it when I'm supposed to call them. I have to jump them just like that. So these are the people that we are afraid to invite, whether because we think that these are the most successful people, or these are the people that will never listen to us. So you can actually send them a message. So this is the right message that you can actually send to them. You say, I know you are very busy and I respect you. I have a huge project that I'm working on, and I was wondering if I could take you for lunch and get your direction on what we are doing. So at all points, make sure that you are yourself. Make sure that you are yourself. Make sure that you are yourself, because people know you for who you are. Be quick and keep it short to avoid explaining, like I said. So when you are inviting people, I want you to avoid these words. When we started, because we are so excited, we didn't even know what is it that we need to say or not. We started telling people about this opportunity, about the travel, about the business. Hey, there's a lot of money to be made. Sometimes some people, when you mention money, they become skeptical because they were scammed, behind the word making more money. So don't even mention World Ventures, because we have people who have got a negative attitude, or they had a bad experience with World Ventures, the moment you say World Ventures, they will tell you that one, I know it's a scam, it doesn't work because of any of maybe whatever negativity that they got out. Then you can actually do the 3-step setup. This is very important when you are presenting to someone. Your why, what hurts you the most? You just tell them, thanks for meeting me. I've got something huge that I want to share with you. It might seem like things are going well from the outside look about myself, but I'm a teacher. I want to tell you, I can't even pay school fees for my kids. So I'm actually doing something to actually supplement the little that I have so that I'm able to pay school fees for my kids. So that by its own, it will draw their attention. Oh, so I've been thinking that Iyke is a successful woman. Now she can't even pay school fees for her kids. So it means they must, then I can listen to her. This is the right person I'm looking for, because sometimes people, they can judge us by just our outside looks. So then the next thing that you should do, then you have to assure them, or you have to tell them, what is it that you are doing? So you say, okay, big deal. Now this thing I just found is a huge deal. It is spreading all over the world. I've looked at it top to bottom and I'm all in. This is what I was looking for. You know, tell them your position, because that is not going to be affected by their response. And then you tell them that there is no pressure with Tepo. Now I don't know how this will strike you after I've shared with you. I want you to know that either way is cool with me and it's not going to affect us one bit. Sometimes we get so hungry such that we don't even assure people of our friendships, because we think that if people are not going to join World Ventures, they are our enemies. Guys, everyone has got a choice in life. People have got a choice. So if they don't choose World Ventures, it doesn't mean that they are your enemy. So tell them, what all I know is that the people I am working with and we have seen what's happening, and I don't want you to miss out. We are going to show this to as many people as we can, cast a vision. And I wanted to give you the chance to be one of the first. Is that cool with you? So assure them that if this isn't about them, so there is no problem. So guys, our time is up. I'm thinking of stopping here. I'd actually wanted to tackle some objections. I think that will be done in maybe in our next training, or we have heard about that. So at this time in point, I want to go to my last, I just wanted to go to my last slide. I don't know where I have pressed now. Oh God, okay. Here it is, I got it. Okay, I wanted to go to my last slide. Let me try to find it, okay. So sorry for that. Oh, I've gone, okay. So let's, we have come to the end of our training, and I wanted to say, remember, you hold the pen and you have the ink to write your life. Do not give people the right to do so on your behalf. And success is attracted by the person you become. So stay in student mode, take action now, stop procrastination, because that's our dream stealer. The more we keep on postponing things, we are actually postponing our success, we are actually postponing our dreams. So if I were you, I was going to start all over again. When I was actually preparing this, I saw myself making a new list. I saw myself last night, inviting people, because I realized that if I don't take action now, I'll never take it, because sometimes, we lapse, we get tired on the way. So you really need to always stay around the fire, stay around the people that motivates you. And I'm super excited. We have seen our leaders who are making it in this business. We have seen people who are popping up ranks like popcorns. And this really, really motivates me. That's when they call for a training, I'm number one to log in because I realized that there must be something that I don't have, that these people do have or these people are doing. So make sure that you pay attention and always get excited about this product, because it's the excitement is contagious. It is the excitement that will attract people to you. And never forget to stay in a student mode. You know, develop yourself in any way possible, ladies and gentlemen. Take action now, and thank you very much for your time. And I want to call my leader, my marketing director, you know, Nkonye Duru, and I want to say, my sister, thank you for your persistence. If you had never came back to me, I don't think I would have done this. And thank you very much for that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the world in our hands. We have the gift in our hands. What is it that we want to do with this gift? The responsibility solely lies with you. You better take action now, or you will regret later. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you, MD Nkonye.
Wow, wow, wow. This is something else. She said she's a teacher and she just did exactly what she's so good at. With such calm disposition, with such eloquent method of presentation, she has tabled out what you need to do to win big. What are you waiting for? Remember I told you guys we have a millionaire school, that's why we're so fast. But what she said, World Ventures is truly a gift. It's now time for you to be able to utilize it. Bam fam, that's the fastest way. I love that. Bam fam, that's the fastest way. Book another meeting from a meeting. Don't let a meeting pass without getting an appointment for the next one. That's how you get all your new members started immediately. That's how your TikTok 24 is realized. That's how the excitement that new member has started with is sustained till he gets to training to even further pump it more. So guys, it's time for us to take big action. It's time for us to realize that when we want success, we need to become success. We need to take action now. Don't allow ourselves to stay behind when we need to move forward. Forward ever, backward never. Thank you guys, everyone. Let's become the eagles that we're supposed to be and soar high to where we should be. You know, eagles fly highest. So take action now. Thank you so much, MD Iyke. I dock my hat for you. I've learned so much today. My book is full front and back. I actually became the student and learned from the lips of a teacher. Thank you, everyone. And those of you in the Millionaire School, don't forget, jump on board. It's 15 minutes time. You will get more arms and legs to fast track your business to the top. 15 minutes time, see you again. Bye, everyone, and have a beautiful, beautiful week, World Ventures Week. When we say beautiful, we mean fruitful.